Terrarium is when we plant some plants inside a glass without a drainage hole. That is when we call it terrarium. And then terrarium, actually there are a few kind of terrariums. We have closed terrarium, we have open terrarium as well. Depends on what kind of plants you are planting in and what are the requirements of the specific plants. Usually indoor terrariums, right, usually we'll do it, we will have open or closed. But usually for outdoor terrarium, because we will require the ventilation for the plants, so usually for the outdoor, it would be the open type of terrariums. Terrarium industry is still new in Malaysia. There are still not many people have this knowledge and know about these terrariums, especially the caring methods of different types of terrariums. So what we are doing now is we try to share as much as possible about the different types of terrarium and then how to take care of succulents specifically when they are planted inside a terrarium. Benefits, if let's say benefits to human, right, the process of making a terrarium is actually very therapeutic. You get to create your own little miniature garden for your own space. That is a very therapeutic process, the first thing. And then the second thing is whenever succulents specifically, when you plant them inside this terrarium, right, they are actually easier for maintenance. The way they grow also can be chubbier and then we don't have to water as frequent. If let's say for others house plants, right, when we plant in terrarium, if we plant them inside a closed terrarium, the maintenance also easier compared to when you plant it in a potted plant separately. That is for us, that is for plants, yes. Actually I cover both already. Okay. I think a lot of people still thought that the terrariums, when we plant the plant inside, right, they thought it's fake. That is the first thing, they thought it's artificial. But actually, plants, they can grow healthier inside, and then you also have this fantasy of a small globe of plants inside, right? So there is the first one. And then a lot of people still thought that whenever they are having a terrarium, they don't have to, the first thing they thought, they don't have to give any maintenance, they don't have to water at all. That is actually not right, because that also depends on the terrarium type, whether it's open or closed, and then what are the plants inside. And then some people thought they will have to water it every day. There is also another aspect lah. Usually for a glass terrarium, we don't have to really water it very frequent, but you cannot skip watering as well. Little Eden Succulents, we are mainly, what we are doing now, right, is we share the knowledge of succulents to the public in Malaysia, especially because Malaysians, right, a lot of them, they are still not having too much of knowledge about succulents, especially because the information, the knowledge that you get online, they are mostly for the Four Seasons countries. But in Weather Malaysia, we have our method of growing it also. So we are mainly about sharing these, and then we conduct private workshops to share with people about this and to share with people about the healing of succulents as well. We do corporate workshops, team building workshops. We also do workshop for kids. And then at the same time, we also have our retail store in KL, the Star Hill, and in PJ Damansara. And then other than that, occasionally we also do some roadshows for different events. We do doggies. But our main mission is to share the happiness of plants to more people. One of the challenge, I think it would be about the sharing of knowledge part, because people still have a lot of myth about succulents. They thought succulents can be indoor plants, and some people thought that they can water it every day. Some people thought that they don't have to water it for 2 months. So the knowledge gap is quite big. So what we have to do, the challenge is we have to constantly share about how do you take care and how easy they are actually if you know the correct method.